I want to take a quick look at Euro Canadian dollar on the bigger picture because we may be involved in a complex leading diagonal on the monthly. If you've been following the videos recently over the past week or so, you'll see I've been trying to handle this current move here as a flat. Going back to 2016, we had a 5-wave move down, a long correction last summer, a steep 5-wave move down, and we're in a correction here which is still valid, but it's looking like it will probably be broken because the sell-off from the Y high of the flat has been choppy and corrective. So if this breaks up and continues higher, I will drop this count. The reason I'm making this video is because on the monthly chart, there's a series of leading diagonals, which I like. Now this chart, because it's the euro, it needs to be, I suppose you could say, taken with a pinch of salt before 2000. However, it could be working this idea. I'm bearish on this pair in the bigger picture, like US Canadian and like Aussie Canadian, which I mentioned earlier today. I'll go over on the weekend. But what I like about this pair in the monthly chart is that in the down moves, it's been performing a series of leading diagonals. For example, just to show the bigger picture, we're in a series of threes. If you take the chart as a whole, 3 down, 3 up, and then 3 down, 1, 2, 3. So I'm still looking lower, as I mentioned, towards 120 or so, 1.20. Regarding the possibility here of this current move, if it does break the flat high and continues up a bit higher, what I like here is the possibility of a leading diagonal. We may be looking at something like this because back in 2008, we also had a leading diagonal here before the deep decline. And if you look at this chart way back here, there is also a leading diagonal here. So we may be looking at something like that, leading diagonal for many weeks, and here again many weeks. So we'll be going up for part 4 now towards 147 if it breaks the recent high. And like US Canadian dollar, if it does continue up for the X wave, for the Y wave of Z I talked about recently, I'll be looking for that to turn over and Euro Canadian also to turn over. So it's something to be aware of. I'll go over this on the weekend as well, but I wanted to bring this to attention as it's a possibility. The bullish case on this on the monthly is that from this low in 2012, we've had a 3-wave move up, and it is possible that we're having another X-type wave here, and we have one more up. I can't rule that out. I will rule that out. I will probably change to that a few hundred points higher if we break this type of trend line and move up impulsively. But for now, I'm going to stick with the bearish idea on this pair for another low towards 1.2. So the possibility of wave 4 of a leading diagonal towards 146, 147 on a break of Y of 2 here is what I will be looking for. And I'll go over this on the weekend. All right, cheers, bye-bye.